Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. I hope you'll take a second and subscribe to the channel. And if you're so inclined, there's a little bell icon that if you'd like to click on that, it'll inform you when there's a new video that comes out. Otherwise, no worries. Just happy to have you here. But thank you for your support. And encouragement. Means a ton to me, you guys. So just a full body, just head to toe, guys, is the plan today. Hopefully we'll get all of those spots in your body that just need a little extra love. Make sure you take time to breathe. If you need a drink, stop and grab one. If something doesn't feel right to you today, absolutely you can opt out of that. And if you know of another stretch, another pose that you love, you might duplicate it later, but you're welcome to do that as well. So we're going to start today in a seated position, cross-legged if that's okay for you. And we're going to bring the hands to the outsides of your hips, sitting up nice and tall. Breathe. Close your eyes. As you exhale, turn and take your gaze out over that right shoulder. You can keep those eyes closed, or you can open them. A little tuck of your chin down towards your right collarbone. A little lift of that gaze and turn it back to face front. And then we take it out over that left shoulder just as far as you can turn your head. Again, eyes can be open or closed, but we're sitting up just as tall as we can sit. And a little tuck of your chin down towards your collarbone. Inhale, lift your gaze, turn it back to face front. Now drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. Face remains facing front. And a little press of that left shoulder down toward our left palm towards the floor. Close your eyes. Make sure you don't round through the chest, through the back. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, lean that head to the left. With a little press of that right palm towards the ground. Breathe. Inhale, head up nice and tall, reach to the sky. As you exhale, turn to the right, little tap of the fingertips. Inhale, turn back to center. And exhale, rotate, little tap of the fingertips. Inhale it back to center. Releasing that right hand down, left arm up and over. Oh, glue those sit bones to the earth. Inhale, both arms come up, reach to the sky. Exhale, other side, take it up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale and release those hands back down by your sides. We're going to take that left leg off to the side. Right hand behind you. Extend left arm to the sky. If it feels right to you, lift your hips. Point those left toes, reach, and then arch it back. Take those fingertips back behind. Be kind, be gentle. Still early, so not crazy big on this. And then slowly release it down. Switch, left hand comes down. Right leg goes out, left foot comes in. Right arm extends to the sky, point those right toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Arch it back, reach, and then extend. Reach those fingertips back behind you just as far as feels good to you. Making sure that you're breathing slow and steady. Slowly releasing that bottom back down. And let's sweep those feet around and come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. We shift our weight to our right hand, left arm extends to the sky, reach it up. And as you exhale, sweep that left hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reach it up, just as high as you can reach. Close your eyes, focus on the messages your body is sending. Quiet them down. As you exhale, release that right hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. Breathe, switching the weight to the left hand. Right arm extends to the sky. And exhale, sweep that right hand through. Shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach. Stretching through that upper and middle back. Flexibility in the spine. Wringing out toxins and tension. Exhaling and releasing that left hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. Center your weight. Core is strong. Inhale, extend left arm and right leg. Lengthen and reach through the fingertips, through the toes. Add a flex of that right foot, a bend of that right knee. And if it feels right to you, reach back with that left hand. Take a hold of your foot. And if it feels right to you, press that foot towards the sky as you lift your gaze to the sky. Breathe. Gently releasing the intensity. Once again, extending the arm and the leg. And release it down. Center your weight. Other side, inhale it up. Right arm and left leg. Lengthen and reach through the fingertips and the toes. Square those hips. Add a flex of that left foot. Press through your heel. Lift out of that left shoulder. Bend that left knee. Reach back with that right hand. Can you find your foot? Hold on to it if you can find it. Now press the sole of the foot towards the sky as you lift your gaze towards the sky. Challenging balance, flexibility, strength, all rolled into this pose, my friends. Releasing the intensity, extending the arm and leg once again, and release it down. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long, hips back towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. Let's sweep those hands back by your feet, palms to the sky, and just relax the weight of the arms. Sometimes we don't even realize we're holding tension in those shoulders. As you're ready, extend one arm back out in front, and then the other. Spread those fingers wide, reach through those fingertips. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky. Coming up to downward facing dog. Lifting your sit bones high, relaxing the weight of your head, softening that face. And just breathe. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to high plank or high push-up position. Exhale it back to down dog. Let's do that again. Inhaling it to high plank. Exhaling it to down dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling it to high plank. This time, let's crocodile down, toes or knees. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Swaying the hips side to side. Finding that breath and slowing it down. We come back to center, taking the gaze between the hands. Walk your feet in to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down, a soft bend in those knees. Give your head a little shake, let go of tension you may be holding. We bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. And then back into your heels. Into your toes. And back into your heels. We come to center and just gently sway side to side. Little arc around those legs. Coming back to center, relax your arms and just ever so slowly roll it up. As you reach the top, a big shoulder roll up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Bringing the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll those shoulders back and bring those palms to touch if you are able. If the shoulders are a little bit tighter, take a hold of a towel, a strap, a dog leash, anything that helps you, a ribbon. And we're going to slowly shift our weight forward, find a focal point, and lift those heels. Breathe. So just a little shift with those arms behind us as opposed to overhead or by your sides. Just a little different sensation as we balance on those toes. Now slowly bring the heels back down to the mat. Shift your weight to your heels. Lengthen through the crown of the head and begin to hinge forward. Coming halfway over, hands resting on the small of the back. Breathe. Core is strong. We shift our weight forward, coming up onto the balls of the feet, lifting those heels. Now that's a different sensation, particularly with those arms behind us. Strong through that belly, long through the spine, slowly bringing those heels back down to the earth and slowly hinge it all the way over. Allowing the knees to softly bend so we don't create pressure behind those knees, just a nice long stretch. Hands can remain resting on the small of the back, or roll those shoulders up and back and lift your hands towards the sky. Breathe. So as we transition, as we move from pose to pose, working all the different parts of our bodies, always listening, always respecting, honoring what's going on within us, being sure that we're getting those full big breaths and that there's no pain. Now let those palms separate if you've kept them together, and see if there's a little more range in there. A soft bend in your knees, kind of let your tummy and chest come to rest. Notice how that takes some of the intensity out of the backs of the legs and lets you focus on the shoulders. Take a good breath in, and as you exhale, begin to extend those legs once again. We bring the hands to the small of the back, and then release those arms, let them hang. And ever so slowly roll yourself back up, one vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll up and back, shoulders slide down and away. We open the palms, tummies are tight, glutes are tight, to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale, down, giant step back with your left foot. Back knee to the mat if you like, otherwise knee stays off. We circle the arms back and overhead. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Take a big breath in, lengthen, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward, long diagonal line down the back of the body. Gazing forward out in front of those toes. Open those arms out to a T. Breathe, lengthen through the crown of the head, reach through those fingertips. As you exhale, sweep the arms back to flight. Turn your palms towards the sky, thumbs point towards you, roll those shoulders back, spread your fingers wide. Breathe. We shift our weight forward, coming up onto the ball of the back foot. This is going to be a giant step forward, guys. Up onto that right leg. Hinging forward. Arms still in flight. Squaring those hips. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Add a flex of that left foot and press through your heel. Breathe. Bending your supporting leg. Giant step back to that diagonal line. On the ball of that back foot, arms open out to a T. Extend those arms out overhead and rise. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. Add a flex of that right foot and a bend of that right knee. Draw your heel towards your bottom. Breathe. On your next inhale, transitioning to a high plank as you draw that right knee center. Hold center. You can release that foot to the mat or keep it up. And once again, extend, open those hips, and flex your foot. Let's do that once more. As you inhale, lowering down into plank, drawing that right knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, open it back up to that three-legged dog. Flex your foot. Extending right leg to the sky, slowly releasing it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. And allow your breath to allow those heels to sink. Those exhales, guys, oh my goodness, so powerful in letting go of tension and tightness. And if you're exhale, take the gaze between your hands. Walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Take your gaze to the sky. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale, down giant step back with your right foot. Back knee to the mat if you like, otherwise knee off. And we circle those arms overhead. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, reach and hinge it forward. Arms extending out to a diagonal line. Strong through that belly. Doing our best to let go of tension in those shoulders. Opening those arms out to a T, reaching through those fingertips, lengthening through the crown of the head, drawing that belly button in and up. And we sweep those arms back to flight, turning the thumbs towards you. Spread your fingers, roll those shoulders back, and reach as far back as you can reach. Oh, we've got that huge transition, guys. Shifting your weight forward, finding that focal point, and as you're ready, press up onto that left leg. Square your hips, hinging forward, keeping those arms in flight. Add a flex of that right foot. Breathe, roll those shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of the head, hips side by side. Warrior 3. Bending that supporting leg, giant step back to our crescent lunge, reaching through those fingertips. Arms back out to a T. It's a big transition, right? Should be challenging, guys. Extending those arms overhead. And we rise. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. Add a flex of your left foot and a bend of that left knee. As we open up those hips and we lift that knee as high as we can get it, there's this amazing stretch that happens down the back of that right leg, down the front of that left leg, through the groin. As you inhale, we're going to transition to a plank as we draw that left knee in towards center. Again, you can release that foot to the mat or keep it off. Breathe as you exhale. Back to our three-legged down dog. Opening that left knee, flex your foot. Breathe. On your next inhale, back we go to plank, pulling that left knee in. And as you exhale, back to that three-legged dog, opening those hips, bending that left knee, flex your foot. Extending that left leg to the sky, slowly releasing it down to down dog. Holding your down dog or inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Open up those knees. Press it back to extended child's pose. Find your breath. Big, full, deep breaths. Just let yourself melt. And we're going to walk those hands up to tabletop. Bring those knees together. Tuck your toes, and let's walk those hands back towards your knees. Now, if you have super tight toes or arches of your feet, you're going to stop wherever you need to, where that intensity says, okay, enough. If it feels right to you, go ahead and walk your hands up your thighs and sit back onto your heels. You might feel yourself saying, oh, good gravy. What in the heck? Who thought of this? So just kind of staying still, doing your best to breathe as deeply as possible, relaxing those shoulders. Find your breath. Now you can lean back a little bit. You don't need to. If you're like, I'm good. You stay where you are. We just want that kind of dull ache in those toes and in the arches of the feet. Good, good, good stretch, guys, for the soles of the feet and those toes. And we rise. Walking the hands forward, release the toes and wiggle them. Wiggle those toes, roll the ankles. And we're going to walk towards the center of your mat if you're not already there. Core is strong. We're going to extend left leg straight out to the side, sole of the foot staying on the earth. We're going to take that left hand, sweeping it through, reaching out towards those right toes, and then extending right arm to the sky. Reach it up, high as you can reach. Now we've done thread the needle once, a little different variation, and we're going to slowly let that right arm open out to the side. Just letting gravity take a hold of that arm. Now we're working to get both shoulder blades, both shoulders to the mat. Probably not going to happen today, and that is absolutely fine. If you can still smile, even better. With that right sole of the foot still staying connected to the earth. Great stretch through the front of the shoulder, through the chest. Inhale, lifting that right arm back to the sky, placing your hand to the mat, coming back up, and pulling that left knee in. That right knee in. Breathe. And as you exhale, now we're going to shoot that left leg off to the side. Sole of the foot stays connected to the earth. We take that right hand and we reach out towards those left toes, shoulder to the mat, rotate your body, and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. And as you exhale, slowly turn towards the sky. Let that left arm open out to the side, just as far as it's ready to go. Find your breath and stay connected to it. If you can close your eyes, relax your jaw. Inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky. Slowly release your hand down. Press it back up to tabletop and pull that left knee back in to tabletop and sit it back to child's pose. Just kind of rock side to side. Let go of the wiggles in the hips. Release any tension that might be hiding in that lower back. Just breathe. And as you're ready, come back to center. Walk those hands back up and let's come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the center of your mat. And we're going to open up to a letter V. So that left knee is forward, right knee is back. It doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. I just like to mirror you guys so that you can kind of follow along with me if you are a visual learner. If it doesn't matter and you're good, yes, you just do you. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to come right out over that shin. Walking forward, releasing the weight of the upper body down. Relax the weight of your head. I like to stack my hands just to give me a little bit of an elevation, a little bit of a lift. But if you want to extend those arms all the way out, absolutely, this is your time. Your journey, your body. Take care of it the very best you can, making sure that that left knee is happy, or that front knee. Lower back is saying thank you. And let's slowly rise. And we're going to walk our hands out over that front knee. Extending the arms. Take that right hand and extend it out. Oh, reach so you get that really nice stretch down that right side. Relax the weight of your upper body down. So that back arm is just there for support. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk those hands back through to center, and we're going to sit back to the point where we can adjust our feet more out in front of us. And this is kind of a different sensation. Hip mobility, my friends. We're going to take those knees up and over. Now you might need to shift your feet the first time. Fine, make it happen. And then up and over. So a little lean back is fine. If you can stay more upright, go for that. If you need to lean it back a little bit, yep, it's okay. Take it up and over. One more time each way. Up and over. Up and back. Let's take it up and over. Breathe. So now we're going to take the knees. That right knee is going to come forward, sweeping that left foot back and around. So if you are not mirroring me, you're just going to do the opposite side. So if you can remember after all that hip shifting, yes. So right leg is forward, and we walk right out over that shin. Again, you're welcome to extend those arms all the way out or stack your hands and just relax the weight of the upper body. Breathe slow and steady. Inhale, lifting just slightly. Let's walk those hands out over that front knee. And we're going to take that left hand, that forward arm, and extend it out. Reach as far as you can reach. Feel that amazing stretch all the way down through the rib cage, through the back, out through the shoulder, up through the fingertips. And again, that back arm, that right arm, if you're following me, is there for support. As much or as little as you need. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. Breathe. We're going to sweep around towards the top of our mat and bring the soles of the feet together. That was pretty smooth, eh? All right, you guys, bringing the soles of the feet together, pulling those knees in nice and tight, holding on to the ankles, the shins, the knees, whatever you need to. Sit up as tall as you can sit, and then lengthen and hinge it forward, working to keep a nice long spine rather than rounding through that upper back and rolling those shoulders forward. Keep those shoulders rolled back. Reach to the crown of the head. Hinge from your hips rather than your waist. Breathe. And we rise. Rocking back, sweeping those hands through the legs, resting the ankles or the shins kind of to the palms of the hands, elbows along the insides of your knees. Roll those shoulders back. Find your breath. If it feels right to you, reach your hands a little further through. So you're resting your calves kind of right on your forearms. A little more formal hand posture if you like. Index finger and thumb come to touch. You do not have to do that. Relax those shoulders. And then see if you can close your eyes. Find that breath. So believe it or not, for some, this is a meditation pose. Just getting lost in the rhythm of your breath. Settling in to the edge of this pose, that little space between effort and effortless, where the breath just flows effortlessly. We gently open the eyes, pull those hands back through, extend those legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward, tummy down, chest down, hands, and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet and slowly roll yourself back. Take your time. Come all the way down. And relax. Arms open out to a T. Right knee pulls in towards your chest. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Turn your gaze out over that right arm and close your eyes. Breathe. Now you might hear little snap, crackles, and pops on occasion in that back. It's just your body realigning, making sure there's no pain involved or any numbness or tingling. But those cracks and pops are your body's way of getting back to alignment and what's right. But that is also why we don't want to go too hard or too intense. We want to be kind to our bodies. Slowly roll it back to center. Place that right foot to the mat and slowly slide it out. Left knee comes in, right hand to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat, turn and take your gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes. And you might notice maybe one side holds a little more resistance than the other one. That's pretty normal. Even though it's your body, it's not a mirror image, right side and left side. So we have a little bit of imbalances that we do our very best to correct. Don't judge, don't criticize, guys. Everybody has them, and we do our best to be our best. Gently releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Left foot gently touches the earth and slide that leg out. Let's rest the hands on the tummy, one just below the belly button and one just below the sternum. Relax the shoulders, make whatever adjustments you need to make to find a comfortable place. Relax your jaw. Let the weight of your body gently melt against the earth. Now take a moment with a sense of gratitude. Thank your body, your mind, your breath for taking you on this journey today. A journey towards wellness, to grow stronger, to gain flexibility, to find better balance, to ease pain, to let go of worry, anxiety, to help our mind, our body be in a better space. You give yourself an amazing gift. We've taken ourselves on a great adventure, learning and exploring, challenging, not judging, and letting go of our egos. That can be one of the hardest things, is letting go of that ego. That whole I should be. No, no, no. Focus on I am, I can, I will. With consistency, kindness, patience, tenacity, yes, you will. Whatever that may be. Allow yourself the gift of stillness to allow all of the asanas that we have accomplished today to be assimilated by the mind and the body. Relax and just be. And slowly we draw the knees in towards the chest. We release those arms down by our sides and gently roll those knees to one side, getting the wiggles in the hands, waking up the body. As you're ready, using the strength of your arms, we come back up to find a seated position, one that feels good to you. Resting your hands comfortably anywhere you wish. Sit up as tall as you can, close those eyes. Relax your jaw and let the breath flow. I want to thank you for taking this time and joining me, trusting me on this journey, inviting me into your life, into your home, wherever you are. I do not take that lightly, my friends. It is an honor and a privilege to be on this journey with you. Let's gently open the eyes, take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull your hands to heart center. I hope you just float through the rest of your day. I hope this is the best day you've had in a while, and I hope they continue to just get better and better. Be safe, you guys. Be well. Always take care of yourself. I hope you come back and see me soon. Until then, light and love to you and all who matter to you. Thanks for joining me, my friends. Take care. and namaste.